point out that like Obama bombed people with drones. I was pretty disgusted by a lot of things Obama did, but it's like that is part of the morality of being a world leader, is you have to be comfortable with a morality that includes killing innocent people. And that's why I would never want to be the leader of anything.
Only one reason why. There's a ton of reasons why you'd never want to do that job.
Yeah, the worst.
Yeah.
But there's this idea that people love the president, which also like really kind of blows my mind. Like, why do we love our president? They don't love the president in every country.
There was a super disturbing video that a guy I know took where he was at the inauguration, and Trump is coming up the stairs. And as Trump is coming up the stairs, all supporters, right? This is the heart of his love. And as he's coming up the stairs, people are clapping and applauding. And this guy next to this guy I know who's holding the camera says, "Thank you, Mr. Trump. You are a godsend. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much." And he barely acknowledges that guy, of course. And just because there's 100 million people around,
yeah.
And he wanders up the stairs and goes through the room, and all these people are following him with the camera on him. I think that's what a guy like that wants.
He wants somebody to say that to him.
Yeah, he wants to be that guy.
I understand actually being Trump in that situation and wanting people to worship you. I can get there. I'm a comedian. That's close enough to a desperate ego where you like laugh at me. It's similar to worship me.
Right.
But why do we worship politicians? I can't like wrap my brain around it. Like Gore Vidal said that he called it the uniquely American religion of worshiping the president.
Well, I think it goes back to the fact that we've never had a king, so our president is a different thing. And I think the idea to have the one alpha is just some ancient primate.
You think it's some ape shit?
Yeah, 100%. Does only makes sense. There's always an alpha chimp. There's an alpha gorilla. And there's just like these hierarchies exist in the primitive versions of us. Why wouldn't they exist in the most advanced?
That's really interesting. I never thought about it like that. Like, we're so intelligent that we've created a stratified alpha pyramid that is 300 million big, with a parliamentary system and a constitution, but it's still just a bunch of apes, running around, 2001ing.
I mean, even like go back to what we were talking about, like Bill Gates, who's this incredibly like what he's done charitably is amazing. He does a lot of great stuff with his money. I mean, their foundation is really, really beneficial to a lot of people, but everybody knows him as the king ape of Microsoft. I mean, that's how these businesses work. Tim Cook, that's the king ape of Apple. We always have a king ape or a queen ape.
Right.
Very rarely a queen ape, but when we have it doesn't seem to work out. Like name a queen ape that Theranos chick was a big queen ape, but it didn't work out because it turned out she was a fraud.
Who's Theranos?
You don't know that story?
No.
Oh, it's amazing. It's an amazing story. It's a story of something where people wanted something to be true, so they kind of said, yes, we finally have it, and they didn't do any investigating on it until finally somebody actually did. I think it might have been the Wall Street Journal that took it down, but it was this woman, Elizabeth something or another. She founded this company called Theranos. There she is, Elizabeth Holmes. And she dressed like Steve Jobs. She wore a black turtleneck, black stuff. She acted like, like she was this super genius character. And when she was 19, she left college to start this company called Theranos. And Theranos is a company that would do this very cheap and effective blood scan. Like they would take a drop of your blood, like prick your blood, and test you for all sorts of different diseases. And it turns out it doesn't work at all.
It's just a black box?
No, but just like hugely ineffective. And she was worth, at one point in time, $34 billion because of what this company was assessed as being, valued at, which she could have been able to do. And it turned out that they started looking into it, and then there was a whistleblower.